In this video, I'm going to show you how we nearly tripled SEO revenue for this Shopify store in less than 3 months using our Shopify SEO Quick Wins playbook. This video is going to be a good one because I'm not just going to go over the steps we took for this specific brand, but I'm also going to go over our Shopify SEO Quick Wins playbook in great detail so that you can implement the same strategies for your brand. So if you don't know who I am Miko Martinez. I've been in the SEO industry for over 6 years now. I've worked on over 200 projects, and I've helped scale some of them to over 7 figures in annual revenue. So let's get to the video. How did we nearly triple SEO revenue in less than 3 months using our Shopify SEO Quick Wins playbook? So it's always the same steps over and over again. It always starts with a technical SEO audit, and then we optimize site structure, navigation, the homepage. Then we optimize shopping pages that may be collection or product pages, depending on the target keyword. And then we publish supporting blog content and use our internal linking strategy that we've tested to be the best internal linking strategy for e-commerce brands. And then we build high quality backlinks. It's always the same 5 steps, but you need to tailor it to what your brand actually needs, right? Depending on your brand situation. So let's get to the steps we took for this brand. So we always start with a technical SEO audit. And why do we always start with a technical SEO audit? Because if something's broken with your technical SEO, then it doesn't matter how much quality content you publish or how many quality backlinks you build. The search engine will have difficulty finding that content and those backlinks, right? So you want to make sure that your technical SEO is fine. And it takes like 24 hours, less than 24 hours, less than 48 hours to do all of this because we're just doing the 80-20, right? We're not fixing every single technical SEO issue. The goal is to just make sure that the search engine can easily crawl and understand the content on your site. So this is a list of all the common technical SEO issues on Shopify. The URL structure can be broken. You might not have breadcrumbs. You might have index product and blog tags, etc., etc. If you want a detailed training on how to fix this, I will leave a link in the description. If we go through that right now in this video, it'll be too long, right? But I'll leave that free training in the description. So for this brand, they didn't have any major issues, but we just fixed a few things, right? They had orphan pages, they had duplicate pages, and they had missing alt text and meta descriptions, right? There weren't any major issues, but it was super easy to fix. But again, when it comes to technical SEO issues on Shopify, you kind of want to do the 80-20. You just want to make sure that the search engine can easily understand and crawl the content on your site. So that usually just involves removing duplicate pages from the index. That's the product and blog tags usually. That's usually the number one most common issue. Making sure that you have a good robots.txt, right? To make sure that you're not, asking the search engine to crawl unnecessary low value pages. Okay. Number 3, making sure that there aren't any broken links on your site. And number 4, making sure that you have structured data or schema implemented, right? Those kind of are the main things when it comes to technical SEO issues on Shopify. Okay. But yeah, you always want to start with the technical SEO audit first. If you skip this and for some reason that the search engine can't crawl or index your collection or your shopping pages, then you're in trouble, right? Okay, moving on. Number 2, you want to optimize navigation and site structure. Okay? You want to make sure that it's, again, easy for the search engine to crawl the content on your site. And that's usually making sure that your navigation is clean, like this, and your homepage is structured correctly. And I'm going to go over each of those things, right? This is always a great example for an optimized homepage and navigation. If you look at the homepage, they feature their key collection pages at the top of the homepage. Collection pages or product category pages with a high search volume. Because again, when it comes to SEO, these are the pages that are going to drive revenue growth. Usually not individual product pages. Usually these product category pages have more search volume and will drive significantly more revenue than your individual product pages, right? So this is a good example of a good homepage. All of these are product categories or collection pages that have significant search volume and will drive revenue growth. even these colors, like black blinds, gray blinds, white blinds, etc. These are all product categories with decent search volume that will drive revenue growth. White roller blinds, blackout roller blinds, the same thing. These are all product categories. And that's exactly what you want to do with your homepage. You want to feature product categories or even just shopping pages, if it's your product pages, with the highest search volume at the top of your homepage, because your homepage has like majority of your backlinks are pointing to your homepage, and you want to make the most of that link juice by funneling that link juice into these product category pages or shopping pages with the highest search volume to really juice them up and get them to rank. And when they do rank, they're going to drive significant revenue growth. Okay. And when it comes to the navigation, it's the same thing. You kind of want to use the same structure you used on the homepage, right? Shop made to measure blinds and shutters. And that's the same thing here. You know, the by blind type, like wooden blinds, roller blinds, that's the same thing here. Wooden blinds, roller blinds. By color, it's the same thing. By window type, it's the same thing. Again, the goal here is to make it easy, not just for search engines, for users as well, to find your most popular products. And if these product categories have the most search volume, that reflects user or consumer demand, right? If wooden blinds has a lot of search volume, that means that a lot of people, a lot of customers, a lot of your buyers are looking for wooden blinds. So it'd be great for them to easily find that product category right on your homepage, right on your navigation, right? So that's the idea behind optimizing site structure, your homepage, and your navigation. For this brand in particular, their navigation was actually okay, but the one thing that they were doing wrong was that they kept repeating the same words everywhere, thinking it would help SEO. They kept saying men's X, men's Y, men's Z, women's X, women's Y, women's Z. So they repeated those words every single place here, right? Like for example, this would be like color black, color gray, color white. Like no, like the search engine understands that these are colors, right? And if if it's shop men's, shop women's, and then you have the stuff here, the search engine will understand that it's men's and women's. So that's basically how we simplified their navigation. Okay. Next, you want to optimize your shopping pages. Depending on what keywords your brand is starting to rank, that would either be your product category or collection pages, or your product pages, right? So you want to determine based on your keyword research and your research on search intent, whether that's your collection pages or your product pages. This is really, really important, right? Because if the search intent is looking for, if the search engine wants to rank a product page and you're targeting the keyword with a collection page, you're not going to rank. And vice versa. If the search engine is looking for a collection page or a product category page and you're using a product page to try to rank for that keyword, you're not going to rank. Like for example, like wooden blinds. Like this is obviously a collection of different wooden blinds, right? If the search engine wants to rank a product category or collection page for wooden blinds, and you're trying to rank for wooden blinds with a product page, you're not going to rank because like the search engine knows what users want. And if a user is searching for wooden blinds and you give them just one product page for a wooden blind, the search engine knows that this is not going to be the best user experience because the user wants options, right? Different colors, different types of wood, etc., etc. That's why a product category page for this search query, wooden blinds, is going to be the best result. Okay, so yeah, you want to determine what you actually want to rank, whether it's a product page or a product category page, and optimize these pages accordingly. And we start with the shopping pages because shopping pages are what's going to drive revenue growth, not blog posts. Like blog posts have their role, right? Which we're going to talk about actually after this. But when it comes to prioritizing what's going to drive revenue growth, it's definitely going to be your shopping pages by a long shot, right? So this is how we like to structure our product category pages or shopping or our collection pages. We have the category name on top. We have a short description below that. We have a product grid. And then we have a lot more content below the product grid. A lot of brands stop here, right? But that's not enough content. You need to add more content in the form of a detailed category description, some frequently asked questions, and even some featured reviews at the bottom. And the reason we like to add more content to our product category or collection pages is because the search engine is looking for the expert or authority in the industry, right? And there's two ways to do that. And it's just content or backlinks, right? And Amazon can get away with just, the category name and the product grid because they have a ton of backlinks. But most e-commerce brands don't have as much backlinks as Amazon. So you need to add more content to these product category pages. And, it's important that the content isn't just fluff. You want to make sure that that content is useful, relevant content. Because again, the goal here is to show the search engine that you're the expert or authority in your industry. So it basically entails answering all the questions that your potential customers might have about this product category, right? And the keyword there was useful, relevant content, because if you're just adding fluff there, the search engine already knows. The search engine can tell if users actually care about the content or not. And the same thing with the product pages. You want to add more content to them. Again, the goal here is to add useful, relevant content. We've seen a positive correlation between the amount of content, useful, relevant content on a page and its rankings, right? Because again, the search engines are usually just looking for the authority or expert in the industry. And if you have, a product category about wooden blinds, the search engine will prioritize you if you can answer users' questions about wooden blinds on your page, right? Like this, right? Frequently asked questions, detailed category description. Because if not, if a user has a question about wooden blinds, like do wooden blinds block out sunlight, and they have to leave this page to find that answer, then it's like a negative signal. But if you can answer a question at the bottom of the page, then the customer's like, oh, okay. And then they can easily go back to purchasing, right? Again, the keyword here is useful, relevant content. Okay. And for this brand, we identified that collection pages were the ones that would drive revenue. So we focused on them first. We built a lot more collections. We optimized their existing collections, and we added relevant internal links between those categories and subcategories. Okay. Next step is blog content publishing and optimization. So after optimizing and publishing a bunch of shopping pages, you want to publish supporting blog content. And again, the goal here is the same thing with adding content to your shopping pages. It's to show the search engine that you are the authority or expert in your industry, because you're answering all the relevant questions that your customers have, right? Back to this, like these are questions that customers are asking about wooden blinds. And if you are the source or the brand that's answering these questions, you will be seen as the authority or expert in the industry, and the search engine will rank you higher, right? So you want to do this by both adding more content to your shopping pages, but also publishing, supporting blog content, answering, more detail in these questions in more detail, right? You see here, supporting blog content improves the rankings of your shopping pages via internal linking and topical authority, right? Each blog post reinforces your brand's expertise and authority in the eyes of the search engine. And when it comes to link building, when it comes to internal linking, this is what we've found to be the most effective for Shopify stores or e-commerce brands, where we feature our key, shopping page. It might be your product page, depending on your brand. We feature that key page on the homepage and navigation, like I showed you here, right? And we have a bunch of supporting blog content around that shopping page, answering, relevant questions, all internally linking to that collection or product page and interlinking to each other. And that collection page, a lot of SEOs feel like you shouldn't be linking out of the collection page, but, there have been tests that a few internal links going out of your collection page or your product page to some key blog posts do actually help. Like a good example would be like if you wanted to rank for Korean moisturizer, right? A key blog post that would help you rank for Korean moisturizer would be Korean skincare routine, because moisturizing is probably one step in the Korean skincare routine. And it would be helpful for you to link to your Korean moisturizer from that Korean skincare routine pillar page. But like if you're put yourself in the shoes of the user or customer, it would actually also be helpful for you to internally link from your moisturizer page to the Korean skincare routine page, saying that, oh, this is like the third step or fourth step in the Korean skincare routine page, right? So, yeah, you'll kind of want to think about these things like and put yourself in the shoes of your potential customers, right? But yeah, I have a whole video dedicated on the best internal linking strategy for e-commerce brands. So yeah, you might want to take a look at that. Okay. And then for this brand in particular, we basically published 2 blog posts per week, which is a lot. So that's 8 blog posts a month. And again, each one was crafted to support the rankings of the key collection pages through topical authority and internal linking, right? And the last thing is link building, right? And for this brand in particular, we went straight into building powerful backlinks, specifically link insertions on pages with traffic. We've seen that, last year and this year, these link insertions on pages in traffic really move the needle when it comes to link building. These are like quality links. They've been they've been working really well for us. Here's an example of, just we built one link insertion on a page with traffic to this specific product category or collection page. And, in combination with obviously the improvements we made on the page, adding more content to the page, it shot up straight to number one for its main target keyword, which has 1,000 searches a month. So you can see how powerful these backlinks are, right? So yeah, that's the whole playbook, really. Again, we've used this playbook to get quick SEO results over and over again, as you can see here, and of course in this specific case study, we nearly tripled revenue in less than 3 months using this playbook. And again, the playbook is number one, a technical SEO audit. Number two, optimizing navigation and site structure. That's the navigation and usually your homepage. Shopping page optimization. Those are your collection or product category pages, depending on your brand, right? Number four, blog content publishing and optimization, right? Like publishing, supporting blog content and internally linking them to your key shopping pages to boost your key shopping pages. Number five, link building. Depending on where your brand is right now, that's either foundational link building, if you're just starting out, or if your brand's been around for a little bit longer, you can go straight into building, powerful link insertions on pages that already have traffic to get quick SEO results like this. Okay. So yeah, that's it for now. I hope this was helpful. If you want to learn more about this whole playbook, we have a Shopify SEO mastermind. I'll leave a link in the description. And if you want us to take care of your SEO for you, you can apply to work with us. I'll leave in a link in the description as well. And if you're fit to work with us, we'll hop on a call. And on this call, there's no obligation to work with us. So at the very least, you end up with a free SEO consultation and an SEO action plan that you can implement on your own. So yeah, that's it for now. I hope this was helpful. Thanks for listening. Cheers.